Hello and welcome to Bike Wale. The month of August is going to be really special for us two-wheeler enthusiasts. There's going to be not one, not two, but four new two-wheelers that will hit the market. But before we go ahead, if you like this video, please like it and do consider subscribing to the Bike Wale India channel so that you can be up to date with all the things related to two-wheelers in the Indian market. First up is the Royal Enfield Classic 350. Now, this motorcycle is all set to receive an update, and the updated model will hit the market in the second week of August. The Classic 350 is one of Royal Enfield's best sellers in the market, and it has really been an excellent motorcycle to ride. If you consider the way it looks, the way it rides, the engine, everything is sublime. It's no wonder that it has been a highly revered motorcycle in the market. That said, it makes you question what could the updates be. Now, we could expect to see more colors, we could probably see new features as well. Royal Enfield may also offer an LED light setup on the motorcycle to bring it a little bit more up to date with competition like the Honda CB 350 series. So now the engine, I don't think it requires any tweaks as such. The performance is really good for the application. It's a very smooth engine as well, and people love cruising on this motorcycle because of the engine characteristics. While we don't expect to see any mechanical changes, there might be a slight increase in the price of the Royal Enfield Classic 350 range post the update. Next up is the TVS Jupiter 110. Now, this scooter has been TVS's bread and butter product. It has been doing really well in the market, and it is a very practical family scooter. It's big on size, big on space, big on features as well. On top of that, it has a very refined engine and very comfortable suspension. So the updates that we could see could mostly do with the styling. The Jupiter styling is very conservative and safe, but it has been around for quite a long time and it has started to get a little long in the tooth. So TVS might be looking forward to refreshing the design, add a little bit more modern lines to the design, probably new colors as well to keep up with the modern day customer in the segment. On top of that, we could also see new features. Now, we've seen a TFT display in the Jupiter 125. We could probably see a TFT display in the top-end variant of the TVS Jupiter 110 as well. On top of that, we could get some more features, probably more LED lighting around. We could also get the options of disc and drum brake that will be around as well. On top of that, also we could see probably an underseat USB charger. We could also see phone connectivity. All of these features should come to the Jupiter 110 to keep it up to date with the competition. Next up is the BSA Gold Star. Now, if you're a fan of modern retro motorcycles and the Royal Enfield Interceptor 650 doesn't cut it for you, the BSA Gold Star 650 is what you could probably look at. If you look at the design of the motorcycle, it's like a quintessential modern retro bike. You have this teardrop shaped fuel tank, the curved fenders, and a lot of chrome around. I think personally it looks very nice. It has a charming design and has its own identity, and that's something that I really like about it. Also, unlike the Interceptor 650 that has a parallel twin engine, this engine is a single cylinder 650cc engine. It makes a little over 40 horsepower. But then again, imagine that's a very big piston. So how have BSA really managed to quell vibrations is something that we will see when we ride the bike very soon post the launch. The launch will take place on the 15th of August on India's Independence Day. Let's move on to the hardware again. It's very simple. You got a double cradle chassis, you got a telescopic fork, you got twin shock absorbers at the back, a very simple single piece seat, twin pod instrument cluster, and well, that's about it. It's a very simple, good looking motorcycle, but again, it's going to bring a very different flavor to the market, especially for those who are looking for a modern retro motorcycle. That's something that you should be really looking forward to. And let us know what you think about the BSA's design in the comment section below. Pricing is going to play a very big role in the success of the BSA Gold Star. It's going up against the might of the Royal Enfield Interceptor 650 as well as the Continental GT 650. So those motorcycles have really made a mark, and they are locally made. So for BSA to really make a dent in the market, they need to price this motorcycle, that is the Gold Star, very competitively. Let us know in the comment, what do you think is the expected price of the Gold Star in our market? We think it's going to be roughly between 3 to 4 lakhs ex-showroom. And finally, we have the Triumph Daytona 660. I know we've been waiting for a long time for Triumph to launch this motorcycle in the market. And well, the wait has been really excruciating for those who actually booked the motorcycle. In fact, the motorcycle is now in dealerships. People can come in and look at the bike, but the price is not yet out. There have been a few issues that have led to the delay. But nevertheless, once the bike hits the market, it's going to be a very interesting alternative to bikes like the Ninja 650, because this motorcycle here is based on the Trident 660's platform. It gets an inline-3 engine, and I think it sounds really, really sweet. This engine though, unlike the Trident 660, makes more power in the Daytona, so it makes around about 95 horsepower, which is good enough. I think it's more than the Ninja 650. On top of that, we got this nice and sleek styling that I personally really like. I know it's bearing the Daytona name. The Daytona 675 has been an absolutely wonderful motorcycle. A lot of people still worship it. I know people who personally own the Daytona 675. So the Daytona 660 has pretty large shoes to fill, but again, Triumph is positioning the 660 not exactly like a successor to the 675, because that is a proper hardcore super sport, but this is more of a super sport for everyday riding. So they've got relaxed ergonomics, it's got a very friendly engine, if I remember the Trident 660, and the way it performs. So again, you've got a very usable everyday super sport motorcycle in the Daytona 660. It has features like ride modes, there's traction control, and the works. So we are looking forward to Triumph to really price this motorcycle quite competitively. I hope they do so. So again, finally, the Triumph Daytona, I think, finds itself in a very good position, because at one hand it has the Kawasaki Ninja 650, but its actual competition is the Honda CBR 650R, which is currently not available in India. So let us know, would you consider the Triumph instead of the Kawasaki? TVS is also going to update the NTORQ 125. Now the scooter is available in many variants in different color tones, but I think we also could see a new black edition that TVS has recently teased on his social media channels. Now, he's been doing this all black treatment to a lot of his products in his portfolio, specifically speaking about the Apache RTR 162V and the 164V. So the black theme adds a more sinister look to the design. It makes it look more sophisticated. It makes it look more intimidating, so to say. So what do you think about an all black NTORQ? Would that really appeal to you? Let us know about that in the comments as well. So there you have it. These are the 4 launches that are slated for the month of August. Let us know what you think about the updated Royal Enfield Classic 350. What do you think about the Gold Star from BSA, the Triumph Daytona 660, and the updated Jupiter 110, the update that has been really long overdue. Let us know about it in the comments, and as I said before, please subscribe to the channel and don't miss out on any of the two-wheeler action.